shock as Guliyev beats van Niekerk Makwala in 200 metres World Athletics Championships on the BBC venue London Stadium. Dates 413 August. Coverage live across BBC 1 and 2, BBC Radio 5 Live, BBC Radio 5 Live Sports Extract, the BBC Sport website NAP. Click for times. Turkey's Ramal Guliyev wrecked the dreams of 400 metres champion Wade van Niekerk and comeback kid Isaac Makwala to seize the 200 metres world title. South African van Niekerk had been hunting the first 200 metres 400 metres double since Michael Johnson 22 years ago, while Makwala of Botswana had run a solo time trial to get this far after his initial controversial exclusion on medical grounds. But the 27-year-old Guliyev, who switched allegiance from his native Azerbaijan in 2011, held off van Niekerk 20.11 seconds and Trinidad and Tobago's Jeremy Richards 20.11 to win Turkey's first gold medal at a World Championships in 20.09 and pull off another upset at an unpredictable London 2017. "This is not a shock," said the champion. "But it does not feel real. I have shown my best throughout this competition. I delivered my best race at the right time. I'm so happy to be world champion. This is the best moment of my career." Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake was 0.13 seconds off bronze in fourth, another close miss for Britain to go with the fourth places for Laura Muir in the 1,500 metres, Kyle Langford in the 800 metres and Callum Hawkins in the marathon. Mitchell-Blake told BBC Sport, "I'm glad to come through healthy. I feel like I have let the nation down today. I know I had the caliber to get a medal. I wanted to win. That's all I thought about when I go out there." Olympic 400 metres hurdles champion Dalilah Muhammad had earlier been dethroned by her USA teammate Corey Carter as Britain's team captain Ailey Doyle came home eighth. It has been a week where many of the big names have struggled, but one of the sport's great champions, double Olympic and world triple jump gold medalist Christian Taylor, once again excelled on the biggest stage as he held off fellow American Will Clay in a thrilling seesaw final. Taylor takes thrilling triple jump gold. No fairy tale finish for Makwala. Makwala had become the folk hero of London 2017, having been excluded from both the 400 metres and 200 metres heats when the IAAF Medical Commission placed him in 48-hour quarantine after deciding he showed symptoms of norovirus. He then got through a time trial in sodden conditions on Wednesday evening to make the semi-finals, getting through those despite having only 2 hours recovery. "There are many people who don't think I deserve this," South Africa's 200 metres silver medalist Wade van Niekerk, but those efforts may have taken their toll in the least preferred of his two events, and he tied down the home straight to finish sixth in 20.44, his slowest time all week. He told BBC Sport, "The 400 metres was the one I put all my money on. The 200 metres I do sometimes for speed only. It's not like the 400 metres. I never use blocks, but I'm happy I was in the final. I thought I could get a medal, but I ran yesterday 2 difficult races and it wasn't easy. I will leave the championships with my heart broken." Watch van Niekerk breaks down in BBC interview. Van Niekerk too looked weary in his 6th race in 6 days, and only held off Richards in bronze by 1,000th of a second. This was Guliyev's night, and he celebrated with both Turkish and Azerbaijani flags in his hands. "It was a tough week," said van Niekerk, who was in tears during his interview with BBC Sport. "I really feel I worked hard for tonight and I gave it my all. I have proven over and over I deserve what I have achieved. It's been a tough week. There are many people who don't think I deserve this. I work just as hard as every other competitor. I don't think I got the respect I deserved after the 400 metres, but it's only the beginning and I will show my dominance." Taylor's triumph may not have surprised the bookmakers, and he still has Briton Jonathan Edwards' world record to beat, despite all those titles. But he was pushed all the way by Clay in a fine competition, the latter jumping 17.54 metres in the first round before Taylor passed him with 17.57 in the second round. Clay then retook the lead in the third round with 17.65, only for Taylor to better it by 3 centimetres with the very next jump. Asher Smith qualifies for 200 metres final. Asher Smith leads British qualifiers. These have been a testing championships for the host nation. The solitary medal a week in, coming from Mo Farah in the 10,000 metres on the opening night. But Dina Asher-Smith is into Friday's 200 meters final after running a season's best of 22.73 to finish second behind Ivorian Maria-José Tarlou in her semi-final. Daphne Schippers of the Netherlands and Bahamian Shawnee Miller-Uibo looking dangerous as they dominated their semis. "I'm absolutely over the moon, especially after the year that I've had," said Asher-Smith, who fractured her foot in February. Eilish McColgan ran a personal best of 15 minutes 0.38 seconds to make the 5,000 meters final, and she will be joined by fellow Scott Muir, who squeaked through as a fastest qualifier despite ending the heat in obvious physical distress. "I felt good out there apart from that last lap," said Muir. "I know I'm better than I ran today and hopefully I can show it in the final." Down but not out, Muir reaches 5,000 meters final. McColgan is now less than a second off the career best of her mother Liz, who was 10,000 meters world champion in Tokyo in 1991. Katarina Johnson-Thompson remains in the hunt for a high jump medal to make up for the disappointment of missing out in the heptathlon after both she and Morgan Lake made it through their qualifying pools with clearances at 1.92 meters. Chris O'Hare and Jake Whiteman qualified well for the 1,500 meters semi-finals, with all three British women in the 800 meters: Lindsay Sharp, Shelline Oskin-Clark and Adele Tracy into the semis, Tracy impressing with a new personal best of 2.00.28. KJT and Lake ease into a high jump final. These were slow times. BBC athletics analyst Michael Johnson, a former 200 meters world champion, times were not very impressive, so the standard of the 200 meters has gone down a little bit. With Usain Bolt, Justin Gatlin and Andre de Grasse out, it created a close race. Makwala looked like he had a great start and then the fatigue set in. Van Niekerk found something between yesterday and today to be able to take that silver medal. Mitchell Blake has had a long season in the American collegiate system, so that is a great result for him.